Game of 4 and day number 2 of the Darrell Mitchell Hays City Shootout. Welcome you back inside of the gymnasium here at Hays High School. I'm Jonathan Swigert, along with our studio producer and engineer Joel Shorman, back at the KHAZ studios, along with our Hays Post engineer here with us at the Hays High School gymnasium is Jake Powell. I'm Jonathan Swigert as we get you set here for this matchup here this afternoon. Yesterday, the Monarchs would pull away in the second half from a very talented Life Prep Academy team as TMP clinched that 70-55 victory, thanks in large part to the play of Jackson Schulte, who had 32 against the Fire for a second year in a row. Something about playing that Life Prep Academy team that gets Schulte fired up, as he had 32 in last year's matchup and 32 again here in yesterday's matchup. Meanwhile, Hugoton coming off a tough-fought 77-55 loss to a very, very good Hays High team yesterday. So should be a good matchup here between the Monarchs and the Hugoton Eagles. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and get a chance to hear from Coach Bill Mayer as we'll get his thoughts on the matchup tonight and yesterday's win over Life Prep. Let's take a timeout, come back and chat with Coach Mayer after this on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy. Okay.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hays. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hays. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title, take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
Back into Hays High School on our Hertz Rental Car pregame shows. We're now joined by Coach Bill Mayer. His group got a victory yesterday as you open up the season with a win over Life Prep. And I guess we'll start there. Just overall, what'd you take away from the matchup?
You know, oftentimes after games, you're more excited after a win than you go watch tape and you see a bunch of stuff. But after I watched the tape last night, I was still just as excited about the win. I was really impressed with our guys' effort, and that's 1 through 11. I thought they all contributed and all played well. I liked our energy. I liked our effort. We had 18 assists, which means the majority of our scoring opportunities came off a pass from somebody else. So, just a lot of really exciting things that happened last night for us.
And I know, game one, there's sometimes where you just never really know what to expect when you get live competition against somebody else. But it seems like overall pretty comfortable with at least the first opportunity.
Yeah, I thought, part of it, too, was they grew a lot as the game went on, and we talked about that a little bit last night, but I agree that, I think that defensively they got better as a unit, and they did that on the floor themselves, and I thought offensively they started taking care of the ball a little bit better, and so, yeah, you're never sure what you're going to look like, and then you come out and you see a really, really athletic team that you think can exploit some of those weaknesses, and guys found a way to make plays.
Offensively, got a big game from Worth inside. And then obviously with Jackson, talk about just where your post players are, because I know that was some of the things we had talked about before, and it seemed like you guys were able to find a way to get him set up inside, and he took advantage of some opportunities. And I guess the reason I asked that is because it seemed like that may be a weakness of Hugoton's rather.
Yeah, and we think that Dylan can do that for us. We also think, though, that we've got some other post guys that can score. And the more attention Dylan draws, the easier the scoring comes for other guys. So it makes everybody a little bit better. But, last night it was Dylan. Tonight it could be another one of our post guys. And I think that's going to be something that can be there for us.
And we take a look at Hugoton. This is a team that played against Hays High last night, and Hays High's got a couple of really good big guys. Overall, what'd you take away from their matchup when you got a chance to check out the Eagles?
Well, I mean, it was a game for us to watch, a good game live to see what people are. One, Hugoton plays incredibly fast, and so tonight it'll be fast on fast, and we'll see what happens there. They've got some just really, really scary shooters that you have to know where they're at all times. They will try to get off the bounce and get to the rim any chance they can. They rebound the ball well. They're a good program. They won the GWAC last year playing these same kids as juniors. And so, it's going to be a really, really good game. And our guys are going to have to show up ready to compete if we want a chance.
And I think you probably hit on something that stuck out, maybe fast on fast. I mean, your guys want to go really fast, and that's something they want to do too.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see what happens when the immovable force hits the immovable object. So it'll be a fun game, I think, tonight. I think it'll be up and down the floor quite a bit. I think turnovers will be a big key. Who can limit those, who can take care of possessions, and who can rebound.
Finally, I mean, you talked a little bit about him. What's the key? What do you got to do?
Tonight for us, rebound the ball, keep our guy in front of us, and then on our side, limit the turnovers. There's going to be pressure. It's going to be up and down the floor. We've got to value every single possession.
All right, good luck. We'll chat with you afterwards.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
A lot more after this here on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hays. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hays. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
$15, Jake. Welcome back to Hays High School, side of the Hays City Shootout, where the TMP-Marian Monarch boys get set for a matchup with the Hugoton Eagles. Our pregame show is brought to you by Hertz Rent-A-Car, serving you from 609 East 8th Street with clean, high-quality vehicles with many options. If you need more room for a family vacation or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for your next business trip, call 785-623-4116 for your reservation. Still counting down to our opening matchup on the boys' side here today between the TMP-Marian Monarchs and the Hugoton Eagles. Quick look at some of the games from around the Mid-Continent League. Our look around the MCL brought to you by HaysPost.com. Hill City matches up with Ellis later today. Trego travels to Dighton. That's a non-MCL game, but a couple of rivals there at Trego and Dighton. Meanwhile, Plainville gets together with Smith Center. There in Smith Center. That one ought to be a good one. Elsewhere, Hoxie plays host to Norton. Of course, Hoxie, a full-fledged member of the MCL this year. Kind of we're on not really members, but the Northwest Kansas League wasn't exactly happy they left. So basically kind of I would say honorary members a year ago of the Mid-Continent League. Elsewhere, Phillipsburg is at is at Oakley, and then Stockton is at Russell. Russell, of course, the other newcomer for the MCL this year, is the two newcomers there in the MCL. Later tonight in the matchup here at Hays High School, it'll be life prep on the boys and girls side, taking on the host here at Hays High School in the Hays High Indians. Quickly, by the way, our look around the MCL brought to you by HaysPost.com. Quickly, want to take a look at the Hugoton Eagles. They come in at 0-1 at that 77-55 loss to Hays High School, Hays High last night. But as we talked about with Coach Bill Mayer in the pregame show, this is a very good Hugoton team. Return almost their entire team from a year ago that won the Greater Western Athletic Conference. They are led by three different all-GWAC selections from a year ago. That includes their leading scorer, who led 4 different players in score in double digits a year ago, and Jace Korf, the 6'3 senior. He averaged more than 12 points a game a year ago, but as did Sawyer Harper, who was right at that 12-point per game mark. But again, Korf, Harper, one of the 2 leading scorers, Dehar, and then also it's Hayden Dehar and then Wyatt Angel, both average in double digits as well. They have 4 different guys who averaged in double figure scoring a year ago for Coach C.J. Korf. Again, Hugoton 0-1 following that loss to Hays High. TMP 1-0 after a win over Life Prep. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll get a look at the starting lineups and the start of this matchup between TMP and Hugoton is right around the corner here from Hays High School. The Monarch Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
NEXTECH. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. NEXTECH. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hays and LaCrosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K-Long, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hays. Thomas More Prep Marian, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
Our pregame show brought to you by Hertz Rent-A-Car. Still a couple of minutes away from the start of this one where the TMP Monarchs take on the Hugoton Eagles. Need to take a look at the starting lineups. We'll start first with Hugoton as they will be the home team here this afternoon. Wyatt Angel, the 6'1" senior. He had 9 points in that loss to Hays High yesterday, averaged more than 10.5 a year ago. They will also start Carson Bennett. He's a 6' sophomore, along with Sawyer Harper, 6'1" senior. Harper had 8 points yesterday against Hays High. He averaged 12 points a contest as well. Jace Korf, the 6'3" senior, at 12 points, a little more than 12 points last year per game, had 12 in the matchup yesterday with Hays High. And then Cade Mecklenburg, he is the he's a 6'4" junior, had 6 points yesterday. Again, Coach C.J. Korf is the coach of Hugoton. For TMP and Coach Bill Mayer in his 3rd year, and we'll go with the same starting lineup they had yesterday. Lucas Lang, the 5'10" senior, Jace Wentling, the 6'1" junior, along with Bryce Side, the 5'11" junior, Jackson Schulte, 6'1" senior, Dylan Worth, the 6'6" sophomore. Worth had 20 points, 2 rebounds yesterday. Jackson Schulte had 32 points and 5 rebounds for TMP. That's been a look at our starting lineup. Of course, we did hear from Coach Mayer in our pregame show. His thoughts, as always, brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. See a Shelter Agent Dustin Shoemaker for details. Let's take our final timeouts of the pregame show. We'll come back with the start of our matchup here between the Hugoton Eagles and the TMP-Marian Monarchs. Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hays. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hays. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
it down. And a good Friday afternoon as we welcome you to the Hays High Gymnasium for the Hays City Shootout as the boys take to the floor for the first time here in day number 2 with the TMP Monarchs take on the Hugoton Eagles. The starting lineups for TMP, once again, it is Lang along with Wentling, Siebel, Schulte, and Worth. For Hugoton, it's actually Wyatt Engel along with Sawyer Harper, Hayden Dayharsh, the 6'1 senior on the starting lineup, Jace Korf, and Cade Mecklenburg. I had said that Bennett was in the starting lineup. It's actually Dayhar who's in the starting lineup. So that's a look at the starters for Coach C.J. Korf and the Eagles, who are 0-1, and for the Monarchs and Coach Bill Mayer, who are 1-0. And again, no jump ball to open the game because of the COVID regulations. So TMP, the visitor in those blue uniforms today, has the basketball shooting down to our right here in this first half to open up the contest. As Bryce Syme calls out the play as he used up his dribble here on this right side. Now to Schulte. Jackson's open. He'll fire a three. It's halfway down and out. Its rebound is going to be tipped into the hands of a Hugoton Eagle as Sawyer Harper will pull it down, and here they come as Dayhar will kick it left side for Wyatt Angel and out of Korf, their leading scorer from a year ago. Top of the key for Angel, left side. Dayhar will drive in, little scoop shot, scoop pass underneath, and the layup is good for Cade Mecklenburg, and then a travel called on his side. He got cut off in the backcourt working against Angel, and so it will be a TMP turnover. So the Monarchs trail 2-0, and then they get the first turnover of the contest as well. Pass knocked out of bounds by Lang on that left sideline, right next to Coach Bill Mayer over there in the corner. And that's where Angel will have to key it in for Hugoton. They're in their home white uniforms with the blue numbers. They've got Eagles across the chest as they run the little weave for Korf. He'll kick it left side for Angel. Drives inside, got all the way inside, missed the left-handed scoop shot. Schulte had the rebound poked away into the hands of Worth, and here comes the Monarchs. Side pushes it up the floor. Whitling's going to draw the foul as he goes tumbling to the deck and will draw a couple of free throws as Jace Whitling is able to race down the floor. That will be on the senior Dayhar, and so it means that Wentling will shoot a couple of free throws for TMP. And the first free throw too strong for Jace Wentling. 7:01 to go first quarter, 2-0 the lead. An early field goal for the Eagles. Wentling misses a pair, but got his own rebound on the left side. Schulte was open for a moment, decided not to shoot it. Of course, coming off 32 yesterday. Schulte crosses over. Got cut off into the circle. I'll play it right side as Lang back to Schulte, straight on in between the circles. 2-0 Hugoton with the lead. With 6:45 and counting in this first quarter. TMP was side left side. Bryce looked inside for Worth. Instead, they'll swing it here. Schulte, this time it's the right side three that he buries. And TMP leads 3-2 as Jackson Schulte knocks down the three. He had 32 yesterday, out to a quick start here as he makes his second three-point attempt, 1 for 2 early, and TMP leads 3-2. They'll post up. Will Harper turn around, got up into the air, decided not to shoot it, kicks it out for Korf. Korf will drive in, offensive foul. He used that offside, that offhand elbow to get a little bit of space working against Sibe. And Chase Korf will pick up the foul. The 6'3 senior gets his first foul. The first turnover for Hugoton. And back to TMP, leading 3-2. 6:15 to go here in this opening quarter. And some pressure now from Hugoton. TMP gets it to the 6'6 sophomore Worth, who finds Lang. He'll swing it left side. Whitling all the way to the bucket, and he scores it on the scoop shot. TMP with a quick 5-0 run on the bucket for Whitling. As Hugoton looks to race the other way, they get the layup attempt that'll miss for Harper. Rebound tipped into the hands of Sibe, and here comes TMP. Sibe left side. Schulte got bumped on the way to the basket, missed it. He left the scoop shot short, and Dayhar will come down with a rebound. Schulte Little contact, didn't quite go probably as hard as he would have liked to the bucket. Left it a little bit short on that scoop shot. TMP leads 5-2, 5:35 to play here in this first quarter. Up and under, no good. And coming up a little bit limp is Harper. And now a pass to the foot of Siebel, and they'll call a kickball. Harper, not sure if he banged knees with a TMP Monarch on that drive. He's going to have to check out, and I think he told the assistant coach he thought that one of the Monarchs might have stuck out their leg. And now the official giving an explanation to Hugoton coach C.J. Korf. And for the first time is Riley Riddlesberger, and a pass inside for TMP's Worth. He was falling away, didn't get a good shot at it on the right low block, and it's taken away by Hugoton as they'll race into the front court. Stopping, turning around and shooting is Angel. Got a friendly bounce, and it is 5-4 TMP with the lead after the field goal for Angel. Up the floor, TMP will get it to Worth. Left side, Schulte thought about the shot, but instead turned it down. Wetling. One dribble, now finds Schulte, straight on, he'll fire the three, halfway down and out, and a good rebound for Dehar. He's got a couple of rebounds in the early going. Worth mistimed his jump, wide open, left side, too strong, and Worth will come down with a rebound after a missed three for Hugoton. Monarchs look to push up that far sideline. As Schulte gave it up to Lang, Wentling finds Siebel, now back to Schulte. Jackson will drive, got all the way to the bucket and scores it. Tough shot. He had to kind of contort his body a little bit to get it to go, but he has scored 5 of the first 7 for TMP. So Monarchs lead 7-4 on the field goal for Schulte, and now a little runner for Dehar, and he's going to draw the foul. Wentling will be called for the hand check for TMP. Riggs Martin checked in at that last dead ball, as did Riddlesberger for Hugoton. Stay hard to shoot a couple of free throws, and he knocks down the first one. He's a 55% free throw shooter a year ago, makes it 7-5. TMP with the lead. Monarchs bring 3 new faces into the contest. Romy, Chu, and Unrein check in for the first time for TMP with 4:14 to go here in this first quarter. And a pair of free throws for Riddlesberger, or rather for Dehar, makes it 7-6. TMP with a 1-point lead. And the Eagles will get a timeout. So it's a 30-second timeout. TMP leads 7-6. 5 of the first 7 for TMP's Jackson Schulte. Scored 32, 2 off his career high yesterday. Second time in his career that he's scored 32 against Life Prep. Our game brought to you in part by Master Cleaners, Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, and also Insurance Planning. Korf returns out of the timeout. So does Sawyer Harper for Hugoton, so he looks like he's all right after getting his knee tweaked a little bit. TMP with Lang to bring it into the front court. So close in on 4 minutes to go. Here's Chu inside. Romy was getting held, no call, and he lost the basketball. Into the front court. Here comes a pass that's stolen away. TMP with good hustle to get back for Unrein and company, forcing Harper to turn it over. It's a second Hugoton turnover. Then TMP returns the favor. And a pass on that left sideline saved by Harper, and now he's got numbers up the floor. Takes it all the way to the bucket, missed the shot, and he's going to be fouled. Trenton Romy will get called for the foul. He was able to contest Harper at the rim. If nothing else, make him earn it at the free throw line. It's the first on Romy, the 6'3" senior. And the first one for Sawyer Harper is good. He had 73% free throw shooter a year ago, and he ties the game here at 7. They've scored the last 3, all at the free throw line. Schulte will get a chance to check out for TMP. Siebel returns, and he makes them both. First 2 points of the game for Harper. It was Hugoton an 8-7 lead. Korf will check out. Dehar returns. TMP with Lang, Chu, Romy, Siebel, Unrein, the 5 on the floor. With 3:35 and counting here in this first half. TMP now trailing by 1. Chew at the high post. Will get it off to Romy. Trenton put it on the floor, kicks it outside. Left baseline 3, halfway down and out. And the rebound ripped down by Harpers. He just out-jumped everybody to get that one, and now they look to run up the floor. Offensive foul. Spurger got up in the air. TMP was able to rotate back and get the offensive foul. Third turnover for Hugoton. And the official on the baseline had given TMP the basketball, but the official hit the scores table, wasn't quite ready for that. Call that foul on White Angel. Now they got it changed. I think they need to change who the foul was on. Like that's the discussion. Right side, TMP back with it. Unrein, they'll swing it left side for Bryce Sod. Out of the baseline, Chu looking to lob it inside for Romy. Bad pass, and now we're going to get a foul. And be on Harper. He got tangled up with Trent Romy. Harper will pick up the foul. Be his first. Last couple of times down the floor as Romy, Chu, and Lang check out. Whitling, Schulte, and Worth check in. Just a couple of times down the floor. A little handsy with Trent Romy. Schulte will key it in over the top for Whitling. 3:05 to go first quarter. 8-7. Hugoton with the lead. Now Unrein running the point, working on Harper, who reached in and took it away. Tried to cross him over. Up the floor. Harper will draw the foul before the shot. As Unrein reached in and committed the foul. So the turnover, it's the second on TMP. And then Gavin Unrein reaches in and commits the foul. Coach Mayer wants the timeout. 2:54 to play here in this first quarter. 8-7. TMP trails Hugoton. They raced out to a 7-4 lead. Hugoton has scored the last 4 and leads by 1 at 8-7. Just a 30-second timeout. Our game is brought to you in part by Ellis County Abstract and Title and Jeter Law Firm. Earlier today, TMP Lady Monarchs fell 51-33 at the hands of the Hugoton Eagles. Riggs Martin returns to the lineup for Hugoton as they'll key it in. Now to our left. They work here in this first half. Pass over the top. Hugoton will get it in with under 3 minutes to go first quarter. Martin will take a kick out 3, too strong from the left baseline, and Whitling will sky for the rebound. Outlet up the floor as TMP with Siebel all the way to the bucket and draws the foul. I think this will be on Martin. Siebel just never really got anybody to step up in front of him, and so he took it all the way to the bucket, and it is on Riggs Martin. Be his first. And the free throw for Siebel rattles home. Needed a little English and some help from the rim, and he got it to go to tie this ball game at 8. Something that Bryce really struggled with a year ago. He was a 53% free throw shooter. And for a while, it seemed like he would make the front end and then miss the second one. Second one on the way. This one too strong. Worth keeps it alive, but right into the hands of Riddlesberger, and then he had it poked away from behind. Looked like that went off of him out of bounds. The side got a piece of it, but they say it was last touched by TMP, and it stays with Hugoton. 8-8 our score. 2:38 to go in this first quarter. This game's kind of ground to a halt a little bit after what was a quick start. Harper will drive into the lane. Harper running, bank shot is good. He took it from the left side to the right and kissed it off to the glass. Harper now with 4 on the other end. Unrein's runner too strong, halfway down and out. And it goes right back the other way. 10-8 the lead for Hugoton as they race up the floor. Dehar gave it up. Now they drop it inside as Mecklenburg will draw the foul. The junior, Cade Mecklenburg, will go to the line to shoot 2. Working on Dylan Worth. And got deep position, was able to get that shot up and force the foul. It'll be the first on Worth, and it's the 4th on TMP. And this one high off the heel, and it goes in. 11-8 now after the first free throw goes for Cade Mecklenburg. He was a 40% free throw shooter, only 2 of 5 a year ago, but he makes both here. He's got 4, and it's 12-8 in favor of the Eagles. This is their largest lead of the contest. Pass inside, tough catch for Worth, and he gets it to go on this right low block. 12-10 as Dylan Worth gets his first TMP field goal. Quickly the other way as Harper will drain the baseline 3. Sawyer Harper with 7. He scored 5 quick points. His unranked pass knocked out of bounds by Harper, and it will stay with TMP. 15-10 following that Harper 3 in favor of Hugoton. 1:40 to play here in this opening quarter and a 5-point Hugoton lead. Monarchs get it into Worth. Lang finds Schulte. Schulte to the top of the key, kicks it right side for Lang. Worth is battling inside with a Mecklenburg, but I can't get it to it. Now the kick out for Lang. Lucas, couple of dribbles. Now finds Sieb. Sieb splits the defense down the lane. He'll kick it out left side. Schulte. Schulte into a double team on the left low block, and now kicks it out for Sieb, and Bryce will pull it out, get for a play on that right sideline with 1:10 now to go first quarter. They get an open 3 for Schulte that's too strong, and the rebound down to Hugoton. As here they come. They'll race up that far sideline, and now Dehar throw it away. On that right sideline, he kind of slowed it up and then was trying to force it into the big man. But out of the reach of Mecklenburg, and a turnover for Hugoton. It's their 4th. TMP trailing by 5 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Sieb finds Schulte. They'll swing it around left side for Lang. Now back to Sieb. Straight on, and Schulte on the right wing. Trying to get the sophomore Worth open. Sieb thought about looking at a 3. Instead finds a cutting Schulte, who turns with a little teardrop on that right baseline. I got it to go. 15-12 as Schulte gets another field goal. 7 first quarter points for him. Driving in, kicking underneath is Angel, right in the hands of Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg now with 6. 2 trade baskets at 17-12. 20 seconds to go now here in this first quarter. Sieb being harassed by Angel, able to get to Whitling, and now Sieb will call out the play out near the big Y in Hays in midcourt. Sieb's open left side, won't shoot it with 7. Sieb takes it to the top of the key for Lang. Lang for Schulte, got a screen from Sieb. He's open for 3 and buried it to beat the buzzer. 17-15, TMP back within 2 as we head to the second quarter as Schulte knocks down a 3. 10 first quarter points for him as we're back in 1 minute on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
NEXTECH. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. NEXTECH. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hays and LaCrosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K. Long, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hays. Thomas More Prep Marian, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
Monarchs back within 2 at 17-15, thanks to that 3 for Jackson Schulte to beat the buzzer. He had 10 of the 15 first quarter points for the Monarchs as they have trimmed this deficit to 2 at 17-15, and they're on the defensive end here to start this second quarter. Angel back into the contest with Korf. Korf has it on that right side. He's set for a minute, dealing with some fouls, and now an illegal screen called on Mecklenburg. And a turnover to start the second quarter for the Hugoton Eagles. So Monarchs will get it back. They call a moving screen on Mecklenburg, caught him for the player control foul. With 7:50 to go here in this first half, TMP back the other way. Lang to the high post, Wentling gives it right back to Jace. Ian Chu, who started the second quarter, back with the basketball at that left high post, and now to Sibe. 7:35 to go here in the second quarter. Wentling on the right high post, finds Chu on the left high post. Couple of dribbles cut off, his pass knocked away, and Sawyer Harper steals as he dives on it, and now reaching in and tying him up is Chu. Well, they call a foul on Chu for diving in on top of Sawyer Harper. Chu will pick up the foul. It's his first. This will turn it over for the 13th time. So Harper comes up with a steal, and then he's going to pick up the foul as Chu dove on top of it. Back the other way with Korf working against Lang. Drives in. Lang got pushed out of the way. He missed the turnaround jumper. Ball on the floor. Kept alive into the hands of Korf. Korf will shovel it off to Harper, who missed the shot. And the rebound cleared out of there by Jace Wentling. I don't think Harper thought he was going to get that basketball, as TMP will race into the front court. Driving in is Sibe, got all the way to the bucket and draws the foul. Sibe's headed back to the free throw line. They call it on the floor. I know it is in the, that'll be 1-on-1. It's the second on Jace Korf. He's set for quite a while there in that opening quarter, trying to avoid picking up that second, but he gets the second, and now Sibe will shoot the front end of a 1-on-1, and he knocks down the first free throw. 2 of 3 at the free throw line for Bryce Sibe, but it's a 1-point lead for Hugoton. It's 17-16. Just under 7 minutes to play here in this first half. Second Sibe free throw ties the ball game at the 6:56 mark. Here in this first half, Sibe makes a pair of free throws. Sawyer Harper again driving in and draws the foul. I feel like Harper can probably get his shot in the lane anytime he wants it, as TMP will have the foul called on Sibe. It's his first. This is the 6th-team foul, and Harper knocks down the free throw, and it's 18-17. Sawyer Harper with 8 in the contest. He's 3 of 3 at the line so far. And the second one is good as well. 19-17 on a pair of Harper free throws. He has 9 already in the contest. Schulte on a pass from Sibe, picks up his dribble. Cade Harris is into the contest for the first time. TMP will get it for Schulte on that right side. Now they kick it for Lang. Lucas will take the 3, halfway down and out. Worth down with a rebound. Can't get the finish. And the rebound cleared out of there by Harper. Good position inside for Worth, but he could not convert on the inside. And back comes Hugoton left side. White Angel. That's by Harris. Kicks it right side. Dehar's going to take the kick out 3 and buries it. Nothing but net. 5 now in the contest for him, and the lead grows to 22-17 on the three-pointer. Sibe drives to the baseline and draws the foul. It'll be on Caden Mecklenburg, I believe. It's the second on the big guy, and it is. Sibe's put it on the floor aggressively a couple of times. And we'll get, for the first time, Gavin Williams into the contest. As Williams will replace Mecklenburg with 5:58 to go in this first half. Sibe's first free throws, nothing but net. Bryce has made 3 straight at the line. He has 4 points all at the free throw line, 22-18. Sibe, in fact, has the last 3 for TMP. And the second one short. Cade Harris had the rebound tipped out of his hands, and it's tracked down by a Wyatt Angel. He'll lead the break up the right sideline. Deharsh will drop it inside, and now we're going to foul on TMP's big man, Dylan Worth. They quickly throw it in to Gavin Williams, the junior, and as soon as he caught it, there were 2 hands on his back for Worth, and he was called for the foul. It's his second. As soon as you get 2 hands on a post player down there on that right low block, you're going to get hit for the foul immediately. So he has to check out on the 7th TMP team foul. So it's 1-1 for Gavin Williams. And the first free throw rattles home. Get off the front of the iron and got it to fall. 23-18. 5:51 to play here in the second quarter. Hugoton with the lead. Second Williams free throw is short, and Schulte will pull down the rebound. Schulte had 5 rebounds yesterday. Rips down his first here in this one. Unrein, who's back in, decided not to shoot it. Gives it up to Siebel, but now Schulte with it on that left wing. Off a screen is Lang. Lang straight on, now crosses over, kicks it back out. Schulte on a pass from Unrein. Will drive inside, get hits, and he's going to draw the foul. Harper will pick up the foul. So 1-1 coming up for Schulte. It's his first trip to the free throw line. That's the second on Harper. Harper, Korf, and Mecklenburg each have 2 fouls. Riley Riddlesberger returns to the lineup, and the front end of the 1-on-1 too strong for Schulte. And Williams down with a rebound. Up the floor, Deharsh has it here on this left side. Guarded by Schulte, backside pass, and he rifled it out of bounds. Deharsh tried to rifle that to the right low block from the left wing, and the photographer underneath had a better chance at catching that ball. 23-18 with 5:20 to go in this first half. Hugoton leads by 5. Monarchs with Siebel on that left side looking for a screen for Schulte, and instead they're going to call an illegal screen on Jace Wentling. Wentling will pick up his second. It's going to have to check out. That's the 5th turnover for TMP. It's one of those things where if you get your arms, legs outside of your cylinder, your body, you're going to get called for the foul. Korf back into the contest, playing with those 2 fouls. Driving in right side, Angel will kick it to the baseline for Riddlesberger. Drives, kicks it left side, pass deflected, but Korf got it right back and goes up and scores it. 25-18 as Jace Korf gets his first field goal of the contest. Playing with those 2 fouls. Been in foul trouble. Off a screen, Schulte fires a 3 but can't bury it, and Williams down with a rebound as TMP goes 1 and done, and here comes Hugoton leading by 7 at 25-18, their largest lead of the contest. So get it right side. Riggs Martin for Williams, and then he gave it right back to Martin, and he lost it out of bounds. 6 turnovers for Hugoton. TMP down 25-18 with 4:22 to play here in this first half. Monarchs need to get some offense going. Assignment to the front court, picked up his dribble. Unrein left side. Lang finds Romy. Trenton will give it up at the elbow to Siebel. Lang for Schulte with 4 minutes to go here in this first half. TMP down 25-18. Need some offense in a hurry. Lang can't shoot it. Going to drive, kick it for Siebel. Now Unrein with it. Finds Schulte. Won't shoot it straight on. Takes it to the elbow. Kicks it for Siebel. Bryce will drive in. Now got cut off on that left elbow. Kicks it for Lang with 3:40 to go here in this first half. Schulte going to have to take it on his own inside. Too strong. Tried to keep it alive, and he'll track it back down and get his own miss. So Schulte keeps it alive for TMP. His second rebound here in the second quarter. Schulte step back, straight on 3, and he buried it. 25-21 as Schulte rattled home the 3, 13 for him. Feel like his TMP gets it within 4 with 3:14 to play here in this first half. Position where he may have to carry the offense for a little bit. Runner is short for Riddlesberger, and they're going to get a foul on Bryce Siebel. 2 free throws coming for Riddlesberger. Siebel will pick up the foul. It'll be the second on Bryce. It's the 9th team foul. First free throw for Riddlesberger is good. We'll make it 26-21. Kenton Ginther, the junior, checks in for the first time for TMP. Harrison Unrein return for the Monarchs. Dayharsh returns for the Eagles as they get the free throw from Hiddlesparger. He makes a pair, and then they get a timeout taken. 27-21 in favor of Hugoton as they get this full timeout, leading by 6 at 27-21. The largest lead here of the quarter is 7 at 25-18. We're across the top of the 5 o'clock hour, just across 5 o'clock hour, so we owe you a station break. Let's go ahead and pause 10 seconds here for station identification as the you're listening to the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
The Monarchs Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy on 99.5 KHAZ and HaysPost.com.
NEXTECH, Midwest Synergy, Gibbs Auto Supply, and Steel Fabrication. So earlier today, the TMP Lady Monarchs fall by the final of 51-33 to Hugoton. So Hugoton sets up a opportunity to go 3-0 here. The Hays City Shootout as they take on Life Prep tomorrow. Out of the timeout, TMP with Ginther, Unrein, Harris, Lang, and Romy. So they go 4 guards. Out of this timeout with 3:08 to play in the first half. Unrein across the timeline, dribbles right into a double team. Now needs some help. Hook pass for Ginther out near the timeline with 3 minutes to go. He'll get it to Lang as Lucas drives out of Ginther. Kitten bobbled it, got it back. Guarded tightly by Korf. And right wing Lang off a screen. Harris didn't shoot it. Instead gives it back up to Lang. Ginther with it straight on. He traveled with it. A little bit of a hesitation that time before Ginther forces the turnover. And it's the 6th TMP turnover with 2:46 to play here in this second quarter. Schulte will check into the game for TMP. He replaces Lucas Lang. Monarch sophomore big man Dylan Worth and junior big man Jace Whitling, both dealing with a couple of fouls. Riddlesberger straight on 3, left it short. Offensive rebound down to a Dayharsh from the inside, and fighting a cutting Riddlesberger who lays it home. He has 4. That comes off the offensive rebound. 29-21 with 2:25 to play here in this first half. You get in with the lead. Harris will drive, leave a good pass for Trenton Romy. That one was halfway down and it spun out. The lefty did everything but finish. And another rebound down to a Dayharsh who now has 6 rebounds. Here's a turnover. And into the front court after the Hugoton turnover is Schulte. He got all the way to the bucket and hits the scoop shot. Jackson Schulte makes it 29-21. Timeout taken by TMP as they get back within 8. Schulte has 15 in the game. It's 29-23 after the Schulte field goal. He scored for TMP the last 5. That 3 at the end of the first quarter. Added another 3 here in the quarter number 2. Has 15 so far in the game. 15 of TMP's 23 points to make it 29-23 following that little scoop shot on the inside. And for TMP with Wentling and Worth in foul trouble now. Not sure we'll see either of them with a minute 57 to play here in this first half. So you have to wonder how much longer Coach Mayer will decide to leave those two on the bench. They bring Ian Chu. So this is a small lineup for TMP. Out of the timeout. Riddlesberger has it on that right side. Drives past Ginther. Got Kitten up into the air. And the hesitation. Can't finish. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Korf. He stepped on the boundary. Tried to bring that rebound in. And now Ginther will check out as Lang returns to the lineup. So for TMP, there is one player on the floor taller than 6'1", and it's Schulte. That's 6'1". For TMP. It's really a 4-guard lineup. Chu kind of a slash 4-5. Schulte drives in and hits another tough shot on the right side. Schulte was 17 first half points, 29-25. TMP trying to cut into that deficit. And Schulte is here's a near turnover. In fact, it will be turned over. Riddlesberger saved it in the hands of Lang, who goes all the way to the bucket, scores, and has a chance at a three-point play. Riddlesberger tried to save that right in front of the scores table into the hands of Lang, and he goes all the way to the other end, lays it up, and now he's headed to the free throw line. A chance here for a three-point play. It's 29-27 after the Lang field goal. And he buries the free throw. Back to a one-point game, 29-28 after Lang converts on a three-point play for TMP with 1:10 now to go in this first half. And Korf draws a foul on the other end and hangs and hits, and he's got a chance for the and one himself. It's Harris called for the hold. And Korf will go to the free throw line for the first time. 4 in the game for Korf. And the Korf free throw is good. He converts on the three-point play. 32-28. It was Jace Korf now with 5 in the game, all in this quarter. Carson Bennett will check in for the first time for the Eagles. TMP looking at a zone now, left wing. Schulte thought about shooting it to the short corner. Unright over the top. Lang will fire a three that is halfway down and out. It skipped down, and the rebound cleared out of there by Riggs Martin. And back the other way comes Hugoton with Bennett behind his back. Kicks it right side. Korf will fire the three and rattle it home. 35-28. That's Korf with 5 in a row. He's got 8 in the contest. Now Chu's open at the elbow. Chu will hang and can't bank it home. Rebound down to Deharsh. He's got another rebound. He has really crashed the glass well with 16 seconds to go here in this first half. Angel working against Schulte. Out in between the timelines. Got a screen from Riggs Martin. Now hands it off for Bennett. Bennett, the sophomore, fall away from just inside the free throw line. Gets it to go. And TMP's Gavin Unright from 2/3 the court is going to come up short. And the first half will come to an end. A flurry for Hugoton after TMP had got it to 1. Hugoton will go on a 6-0 run to end the quarter lead. 37-28. We head to the break on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
NEXTECH. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. NEXTECH. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hays and LaCrosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hays K-Lawn, Kirk Maska and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hays. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hays. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hays. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball. Your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Hertz Rent-A-Car. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hays. Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal and RM Custom Metals. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for.
The Monarchs Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy on 99.5 KHAZ and HaysPost.com.
At halftime, the Hugoton boys lead TMP 37-28 as we welcome you back into the gymnasium here at Hays High School. At halftime, we're joined now by TMP girls coach, Coach Rose McFarland, as the Lady Monarchs fall earlier today by the final of 51-33. Joined by Coach McFarland. And Coach, we talked about a very good Hugoton team. It seemed like offensive rebounds played a key part in their victory and their ability to get on the glass. What did you take away?
Well, I'd agree with you there. Yesterday I felt like, we rebounded pretty good, and then today they were beating us to every loose ball, every rebound we'd be in position, but we just didn't go after it. I mean, they were more aggressive, and it really cost us big time.
And we had talked about that. That was one of the things that stood out for you, for them, was just how aggressive they would play, and your team would have to match that. Yeah,
and, I think the second half we did a much better job. Something we talked about at halftime, came out, did a better job on the boards, did a better job being aggressive on offense. Defensively, we've got some things to work on, but that's the way it goes.
And for your group, it's game number 2. I mean, is that part of it where you're still trying to find some identity, or what do you put your thumb on that?
Yeah, well, I mean, these girls have all played together last year, so we know each other pretty well. It was just like the intensity wasn't there like we want, and they came out, took it to us. The second half we stepped up, but we had that deficit to try and overcome. I mean, I felt like we played a lot better the second half, but free throws, yesterday we went to the line a lot. We made a lot of free throws. Today we were missing free throws, weren't rebounding as well. That's just something you got to come out every day, every game, and have that intensity and go after loose balls and go after rebounds and play good defense. I mean, they drove on us like crazy today. Our defense wasn't as aggressive as it needed to be either.
And I would imagine from your seat over there, knowing what the girls can do and what this group can do, and even like you mentioned, they played much better in the second half. It's got to be a little bit frustrating, but also know that we've got a long season to go.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of good things too. I mean, we got some players stepping up, and some players stepped up the second half, kind of challenged them, and, they got more aggressive, and so I see a lot of good things. But, that's part of this tournament too, is always we see things that really we need to focus on, and we're just going to keep doing the same thing we have done, working on our defense and rebounding and trying to take care of the basketball. I mean, that's kind of our emphasis this year, and those are the things that hurt us today.
And again, no rest. I mean, you're right back at it tomorrow. Get a little bit of an opportunity in the afternoon to may not have to play right his way, but back at it with Hays High.
Right. Yesterday I didn't play very many girls. Today I rotated a little more. This early in the season we're probably not in as good a shape as we need to be, or we're going to be. So, I think there were some tired legs out there at times, but so they got to step up tomorrow. We've got another game.
All right, very good. Well, we appreciate it, Coach, and we'll chat with you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Once again, Coach Rose McFarland joining us here in the post-game shows. Her girls come up short earlier this afternoon. We'll go ahead and take a timeout, come back, and get you some numbers from the first half of our boys' game, where Hugoton leads TMP 37-28 on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Hertz Physical Therapy.
NEXTECH. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. NEXTECH. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hays and LaCrosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K. Long, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hays. Thomas More Prep Marian, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
Halftime has Hugoton on top 37-28. I'll come back and take a look at some of the numbers here from our first half of our boys game. Jackson Schulte for TMP has a game-high 17, kind of helping keep TMP afloat. there, but good flurry of action, 8 straight. I was wrong. It was 8 straight in the first half there for Hugoton as TMP had closed the gap to 1 at 29-28 on a 3-point play for Lucas Lang, but then 8 straight scored by Hugoton as they lead now 37-28. And for Hugoton, it's a balanced attack. You look at just up and down, they get 5 from Riddlesparger off the bench, Harper with 9, 5 from Dayharsh, they get 8 from Korf, 6 from Mecklenburg. For TMP, dealing with foul trouble with both Wentling and Worth, they get what ends up being 17 from Schulte, and then Wentling has 2-3 in the first half from Lang, 2 in that first half from Worth. So TMP down 9 at 37-28. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and get you set for the third quarter after this here on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hays. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, the professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hays. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
At halftime, Hugoton has a 37-28 lead as we welcome you back into Hays High School. Our halftime show is brought to you by Eagle Radio's digital marketing. Is your business ready to advertise on Facebook, Google, or any of those other popular online locations, but you're just not sure where to start? Give Eagle Radio a call, 301-2211. TMP trailing by 9 at 37-28 as we get set to begin this third quarter. Out there for Hugoton in white, they'll have their starting 5 of Dayharsh along with Korf, Angel along with Harper. To go here in this third quarter. TMP will have Bryce Siebel ready to, actually they'll call it on the floor. So Siebel was fouled on the floor, they say. That'll be the third on Harper. As TMP will key it in. Harper checked out of the ball game. They brought back into the contest. They go big. They bring Riggs Martin back in at a 2-3. TMP shooting down to our left here in this first half. Schulte splits a double team and now gets to the top of the key, and Bryce Siebel. Siebel will go to the high post for Wentling, looking to force it inside. Instead, we'll kick it left side on a baseline 3 that is too strong for Schulte. Wentling nearly had it, but Dayharsh was able to tip it into the hands of his teammate Mecklenburg, and the Hugoton Eagles will come back the other way. They lead by 8, 37-28. There's a jumper that rattles home for Jace Korf. Korf into double figures with 10, and the lead grows to 39-28. And now on the other end, Lang racing to that left side is going to draw the foul. They call it on Riggs Martin, and the second on Martin. It's a second team foul as well. We played 1 minute here into this third quarter. It's 39-28 in favor of Hugoton. Schulte on a pass, drives into the lane, draws the foul. Right into the hands of Dayharsh. Schulte and Dayharsh both kind of stand and look at the official. They say it was before the shot. So no free throws. It's the third now already on Hugoton with 6:54 to play here in this third quarter. TMP keys it into the left side. Sieb gave it up and then goes to Schulte. They play catch on this right side. Bounce pass to Lang against the 2-3. Out of Schulte. He's straight on in between the circles. Sieb finds a cutting Whitling. Jace turns. Now we'll kick it out. They go right side. It's Lang for a rainbow three up and over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Lucas had a couple yesterday, but so far still looking for his first three of this contest. So the dead ball rebound gives it back to Hugoton. They lead 39-28. They've scored the last 10 after TMP had cut the deficit to 1 at 29-28. Here's a floater on the other end, shot and missed. Rebound fought for, and Lang will track it down. Angel missed it, and then it was tipped into the hands of TMP. Up the floor, Sieb nearly traveled with it, kept that pivot foot alive. They'll swing it right side. Schulte's shot is going to skip off, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. They say last touched by the Eagles. Dayharsh was the one who tipped that basketball, and it stays with TMP on the miss. Monarchs trailing 39-28. So close it on 6:05 to play here in this third quarter. So lob it in to Sieb. We had to go to the backcourt to get it. Now Lang with it in between the circles. Sieb one dribble, left wing, Schulte. Force at the high post, but they can't get it to him. They're packing it in right around him. Over the top, now they go to Worth, and he got arm barred, no call. He'll kick it right side for Lang. His three in and out, no good. And Dayharsh down with another rebound. Dayharsh has been all over the boards for Hugoton as he pulls down yet another rebound. Up the floor, Korth working against Lang, and his, of course, pass is stolen away. It's a steal by Sieb. They'll go 2-on-1, little underneath pass on a little hook pass to Schulte for the layup to the right side. That puts it into a 10-0 run, and it's 39-30. That's Bryce Sieb with a good pass to Jackson Schulte, who's got 19, and it comes off the 7th. Hugoton turnover, and now Riggs Martin double dribbled. Another turnover, 8 for Hugoton. And TMP trying to cut into this 9-point deficit now. Again, you have to go back to that first half. TMP had made it 29-28 on a Lucas Lang three-point play. And Hugoton scored 8 straight to end the first half. Added one more field goal here in the second half. As now Unrein will shoot a three, missed it, rebound through the hands of Whitling. I don't think he was ready for it. And here comes a run out. Dayharsh scores and has a chance at a three-point play. Schulte tried to rotate back and draw the offensive foul. And Dayharsh gets the bucket to go and will shoot a free throw as well. Dayharsh has 7 in the game. It's 41-30. So Lang will check in for Schulte. He picked up his first, trying to draw that foul. Riddlesberger will replace Korth for Hugoton. 5 minutes to go here in the third. 41-30. A chance here for Dayharsh to convert on the three-point play, and he does. 42-30. And TMP up the far sideline. Have a pass knocked out of bounds by Dayharsh, and it stays with TMP as Lang up that far sideline. Dayharsh averaged over 11.5 points a year ago, had 15 in the loss to Hays High. Already with a good performance here, 8 points to go along with 8 rebounds. Right side, Unrein's open. They go to the short corner. Whitling dumps it for Worth, and it's taken away. Good play that time by Riggs Martin to force the TMP turnover, and then TMP's Gavin Unrein gets it right back as he hustled back and comes away with the steal in the fast break. Unrein penetrates into the lane, left it short, offensive rebound, and the stick back no good for Whitling. Whitling tried to stay up into the air and just tip it home, and he missed it. But TMP gets the offensive rebound. Whitling inside, missed. Worth goes back up following the miss. He can't convert. Now it's tipped into the hands of Lang. Unrein passes inside. Whitling gets banged into and hits the deck. And I think Mecklenburg maybe got the worst end of that as he got hit in the face. That will stay with TMP. In fact, we're going to have a couple of free throws for Whitling. Monarchs down 12 at 42-30. Struggling to finish inside. And the first Whitling free throw is good. Chase was 0 of 2 at the free throw stripe in the first half. Makes it 42-31. Dayharsh will check out of the ball game. Korf returns. Here's the second free throw for Wentling and rattles home. 4 in the game for Jace Wentling. 42-32. Monarchs trying to chip away at a double-digit lead here midway through this third quarter. Left side, Angel drives in and gets the foul. Harris will be called for the foul, and they're going to get him with the body, but Cade just stayed right with him. He didn't do a whole lot to earn that foul, but that'll be the 4 now for Angel. He's got a chance at a 3-point play here. And the free throw is short. Worth comes down with a TMP rebound. It's 44-32. Hugoton with the lead. Schulte got his defender up in the air on a dribble drive. Now to Lang. He'll go in and bank it home. That was a tough shot for the senior Lang, who now has 5 in the contest. 44-34 on the bucket for Lang. Last time he got a 3-point play and he got the deficit to 1, but that sparked Hugoton. See if TMP can find a way to cut into it. We're going to get another foul and another Angel drive. They got past Harris, and they'll call Cade for his 2nd straight foul. It's the 3rd on Harris. So Angel just missed a free throw a moment ago, has this one rattle home. 5 in the game for him. 45-34 on the bucket for Wyatt Angel. Harrison Unrein will check out. Siebel and Chu will check in for TMP. And the second free throw short. Rebound down to Hugoton, and it's saved by Riggs Martin off of Worth, and it stays with Hugoton. Dead ball offensive rebound. Riggs Martin made that one happen. Mecklenburg went over the top of Chu on a box out to keep it alive. And then Martin saved it as here's a ball knocked away from Angel by Sy, but he gets it back in between the circles. Now he'll drive, kick it left side for Martin. Got past Chu, and from 8 feet can't hit. Rebound down to Bryce Sibe, and TMP will race up the floor. A little crossover for Lang, who got in and scoops it home. Timeout TMP, 7 for Lang. 45-36. Lang with back-to-back field goals, trying to keep TMP in this one. So they trim it down to 9 at 45-36. Fast break all by himself, helping TMP try and keep close in this one. Just within striking distance as we move deeper into this third quarter. Our game brought to you in part by Heartland Building Center, Hayes Kalon, Discount Siding, and Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. TMP and Life Prep Academy, or rather Hayes High and Life Prep Academy, getting set to square off a little bit later on here from the Hays City Shootouts. There's TMP winning a pair of games against Life Prep yesterday, and Hayes High split in their 2 games with Hugoton. Hayes High girls trying to get back to 1-1. TMP, or rather Hayes High boys trying to get to 2-0. Ahead of the final day tomorrow here at the Hays City Shootout. Of course, busy day around the Mid-Continent League. We started early, so don't expect to get a whole lot of scores on our scoreboard update, but Stockton taking on Russell and Norton in Hoxie. Those are Hoxie and Russell, respectively, the 2 newcomers to the Mid-Continent League. Elsewhere, Phillipsburg at Oakley, Plainville, Smith Center, Hill City at Ellis, and the Trigo takes on Dighton. They go to the Hornets' home place, so that is a quick look around the MCL. Of course, nobody started just yet. Hugoton out of the timeout, leading by 9 at 45-36. We'll get the basketball and an offensive foul. They call Jace Court for a push-off, and Lang, who had just got to those 2 straight field goals for TMP, gets an offensive foul called on Korf. So big play there on the offensive, or the defensive end, after a couple of big plays on the offensive end for Lang. By the way, the 3rd now on Korf. He didn't play a lot of that first half because of the foul trouble. Trying to keep him out of foul trouble. TMP against now a 2-3 look from the Eagles. Sees Lang drive in, missed the shot, but Worth down with a rebound, and he'll follow it home. 4 for Dylan Worth as he pulled down the offensive rebound. It's 5th rebound of the contest as TMP chips away again. 45-38. Here's a left side 3 that skips off. No good for Riddlesberger, and a rebound down to TMP. Siebel race into the front court, kick it for Schulte. Schulte now to Sibe. There on that left side. Back to Schulte. Dribbles into a double team. Will bounce it right side for Sieb. Whitling way out beyond the short corner over there on that right side. Now to Lang. Over the top for Jace Whitling. Whitling starts to drive, now stops. It's this 2-3 look from Hugoton. TMP trying to swing it around the perimeter with 2:10 to go, third quarter. Here's a deep three from Schulte. Missed it, fight for the rebound, and it's tipped into the hands of Angel rather. That play was made by Riggs Martin. Martin's played pretty well. On the other end, Korf is going to draw the foul, trying to back down Lang, and they say walked into him. Lang will pick up the foul, and free throws coming for Jace Korf. It's his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And the first one, nothing but net from Korf. 11 in the game for Korf, had 12 yesterday against Hays High, which was right at his season average, 46-38. Just under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Second free throw good as well, 47-38. And a pair of Korf free throws, 12 in the game for him for a second straight day. Schulte out of a screen right side for Sieb. Got the defender up in the air. Skip past Lang, a left wing three. That'll skip off. Sieb the rebound. Can't get the follow. Got his own miss. He'll go up and score it. Bryce stayed with it, 47-40. As he just kept crashing the glass, got a couple of opportunities, and finally gets his first field goal of the game for TMP. On the other end, ball is going to roll off short for Angel. Rebound down for Sieb, and here comes TMP. Whitling will finish with a tough shot inside, and the Monarchs have trimmed the deficit to 5 at 47-42 on the Jace Whitling field goal. Whitling now with 6. TMP trying to continue to work this deficit down. They've got it down to 5 at 47-42, minute 5 to play here in the third. So Monarchs put together a nice little run here. Since they were down 10, they've cut it to 5. Left wing, Riggs Martin guarded by Whitling, and they're going to call a hold on Worth inside. He was battling with Mecklenburg underneath, and Worth, who picks up his third, will check out of the contest. Trent Romey will come back in with 55 seconds to go here in the third. Head coach C.J. Korf decides that if TMP is going to pull their big out of the game, they'll bring Mecklenburg out, and Williams will check back in. Angel looking to throw it in, finds Riggs Martin on that left side, gives it right back to Wyatt Angel on the left wing. Guarded tightly by Sieb. Nearly lost his dribble, now picks it up. Right side will hand it off to Riddlesberger. And a Korf with 40 seconds to go in the third. Korf lost his dribble, falls down, and stolen by Lang. Lang will take it away for TMP. They have numbers, is of course behind the play. They don't take advantage of the baseline. Schulte will take the three and bury it with 28 seconds to go in the quarter. TMP gets that three to go. They're back within 2 as Schulte buries another one. 47-45. Schulte with 22 in the contest on that three. Had 32 yesterday as he's helping to keep TMP in it with 10 seconds to go in the third. Angel will get a screen. He's going to pull up for a three of his own halfway down and out as it's off the mark. Schulte from three-quarters court is going to miss at the end of the third as the Monarchs have trimmed the deficit to 2 at 47-45. Back with the fourth quarter after this. So the Monarch Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
NEXTECH. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. NEXTECH. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hays and LaCrosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K. Long, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hays. Thomas More Prep Marian, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
TMP trailed by as many as 10 in that third quarter. but we're able to chip away. Got the lead now just to 2 with 47-45. Schulte buried that 3 at the end of the quarter. Pull TMP back within 2. Angel, Korf with Harper, who's back out there. Drives in, kicks it. Here's a left side Angel 3. Too strong off the heel, and Worth down with a TMP rebound. That's still kick it out to Lang. Now TMP looks to run with Whitling. Got up into the air, finds Schulte. Schulte to Lang, now to side. Bryce will tee up a left side 3 that's off the mark. And Wyatt Angel down with a rebound. As the Monarchs can't convert on that 3-point opportunity. Now Dayharsh into the lane over Worth, and he scores and has a chance at a 3-point play. That's the 4th on Worth. 49-45. Otterine's going to check in for TMP as they'll go back to a smaller lineup. Dayharsh into double figures with 10. And that free throw too strong, and lying down with a TMP rebound. His first of the contest. Otterine races up that left side. Out of Schulte. It's 49-45, 7:20 to play in the 4th quarter. TMP trails by 4. Trailed by 10 here in the second half. Lang against that 2-3 zone, picked up his dribble, not a Siebel. Out near the Indian head on that right sideline. Finds a cutting Unrein who will go up, can't scoop it home. Whitling tips it out into the hands of Schulte. Left side, he'll take the long 2 and knock it down on the left sideline. Passed on the 3, but knocked down the long 2. And Schulte has 24, 49-47. TMP back within 2. Korf throw it right in the hands of Whitling, and it's stolen by TMP. They can take the lead or tie it as they come into the front court. Baseline for Gavin Unrun in that short corner. Now to Schulte as they work from the right side. Now straight on against that 2-3 zone. Schulte's open here. Fire the 3. It's halfway as it skipped off. Couldn't get it to go on that right side, and Dayharsh comes down with another defensive rebound. He has been active on the glass today. Drives into the front court, spins, leaves it for Sawyer, who's out of control, and he runs over Sawyer Harper, runs into Whitling and will be called for the offensive foul. It's a player control foul. Sawyer Harper, the senior, got up into the air and really didn't have anywhere to go. And right into Whitling, who was standing there. For Sawyer Harper, it's his 4th, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Hugoton. He's dealt with foul trouble the entire game, and then got his knee banged up there in that early going. He banged knees in that first half, and so struggling a little bit. He pleaded his case coming to the near sideline. After that foul and turnover, TMP will get it back here following the timeouts. Our game brought to you in a part in this one by Field Abstract and Title, High Plains Roofing, State Glass Company, and Thomas More Prep Marian. TMP trailed by as many as 11 to start the start the 3rd quarter at 39-28. Trailed by 10 a couple of different times in that quarter as well, but finished the quarter cutting the deficit to 2. A little 8-2 run to cut the deficit to 47-45. The 2 have traded field goals here in this 4th quarter. As TMP trails 49-47. Out of the timeouts, Monarchs with Onrine, Lang, Schulte, Whitling, and Sieb. Riddlesberger checks in once again, and he's at the top of that 2-3 zone with Korf for Hugoton. Lang will dribble to the left side, skip past Sieb, right side. Bryce won't take the 3. Now one-handed pass it. Got away from Whitling, but right into the hands of Lang. Lang guarded by Riddlesberger. Skip pass right side. It's the backside for Sieb, who drives in, draws the contact to tie the game at 49, and now is headed to the free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play as he got banged into on that backside by Cade Mecklenburg. And we're tied at 49. Sieb back to the free throw line. Sieb with 8 in the contest. And he gives TMP the lead. Sibe with 9. It's 50-49 on a three-point play for Bryce Sibe, and we're going to get a foul here in the near court. Wentling and Mecklenburg get locked up. Call a hole on Wentling. With a third on Jace Wentling, it's the TMP. Both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. And so Mecklenburg will go to the free throw line. He made a pair earlier. This one way too strong off the heel, and the rebound down to Jace Wentling. 5:40 and counting in this one. TMP with a 1-point lead at 50-49. Sibe, as the Eagles go back to that 2-3 zone, Monarchs will flatten it out with a 1-4, and Coach Mayer decides to take the timeout. It's a full timeout with 5:31 to go here in this fourth quarter. Monarch Athletics brought to you in part by Master Cleaners, Roof Man. With 4:59 to play here in the fourth quarter, TMP leads 50-49. With Lang and Sibe on that right side. Bryce back to Lang. They go to the high post for us. Top of the key, Lang now back to Unrein here on this left side. Uses one. By Wentling, and he can't quite save it. Missed the shot, but got his own rebound. And Wentling will pick up his fourth. Dayharsh has had himself a heck of a game. So shoot a couple of free throws, and he swishes home the first one. 11 for Dayharsh. 52-50. CMP's lead is 2. Harris will replace Wentling. So it's a 5-guard lineup now for TMP. Which pretty much matches the 5-guard lineup out there for Hugoton. As the free throws missed, tipped into the hands of Harris, and they get a foul before a held ball. Sawyer Harper thought he had reached in and tied up Cade Harris. Instead, they call him for the hold before the held ball, and a tough day for Sawyer Harper. He fouls out with 4:07 to play basketball. So the officials get together, and they're going to call a jump ball, so it will stay with TMP on the alternate possession. TMP will quickly key it into Lang. Riggs Martin, and they get a foul called on Worth. Worth had jumped past Riggs Martin. And it's going to be called for the foul. Wasn't a whole lot there, and that is the 5th on Worth. Worth will foul out of the contest with 1:53 to go. Fouls out with 4 points, 6 rebounds. And Riggs Martin can give Hugoton the lead as he'll shoot the front end of a one, or it's actually 2, but he misses the first one. Martin now 0 of 3 at the free throw line. So the best he can do is tie the game at 55. .153. And Martin's free throw in and out, no good. Jace Wentling down with his 9th rebound of the contest. 1:50 to play, 55-54. TMP has the lead by 1. Over the top, Wentling was Sibe against this 2-3 zone. Mentioned Unrein checked in when Worth fouled out. Riddlesberger trying to reach in and poke it away. Unrein has it on that left side. Riddlesberger went for the steal. Lang drives in, and he's going to draw the foul. 1:28 to go. And the foul sends Lang to the free throw line to shoot 2. Riggs Martin picks up the foul. It's his 3rd. First free throw is short. Lang, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Second free throw is good, and TMP's lead is back to 2 at 56-54. On 1 of 2 for Lang at the free throw line. 1:20 to go in the contest. Right side, driving is Angel, got all the way to the bucket, and it crawled off the rim. Dayharsh with a rebound, and he'll put it back to tie the game at 56. Timeout taken by Hugoton. The offensive rebound and the stick block by Dayharsh ties the ball game at 56. Dayharsh with a heck of a game, 13 in the contest for him. And by my count, 9 rebounds. Game tied at 56 following that Dayharsh rebound. Still a long way to go. Game brought to you by Alice County Abstract and Title and Jeter Law Firm. TMP trailed by 11 to start the 3rd quarter at 39-28. We're able to cut it to 2 at 47-45 at the end of the quarter. Would start the 4th quarter down 4 at 49-45. Then would score 10 of the first 11 points of the 4th quarter to lead 55-50. But now 6 of the last 7 points have gone the way for the Eagles. 56 all with 1:11 to play here in this one. Parks trying to move to 2-0. Hugoton trying to get back to 1-1. Side for TMP with it on that right side. He'll spin and go to the baseline. Now picks up his dribble into a double team. Needs some help. Finds Unrein, and he'll get the bucket to go. 58-56. Gavin Unrein with 6. All here in the 4th quarter as TMP with 45 seconds to go in this 4th quarter leads by 2. Riddlesberger, a kick out 3, gives them a 1-point lead, 59-58 on the Riley Riddlesberger 3. He's got 9 in the contest and now a lead, and in the other end, a chance at a 3-point play for Whitling, who got free and scored inside to give TMP the lead back at 60-59, and now Whitling's got a chance here for a 3-point play. 8 in the game for Whitling as he got free and was able to finish. They'll call that the 5th on Korf as he fouls out with 28 seconds to go. It's 60-59 on the Whitling field goal. And now Whitling trying to convert the 3-point play. It's too strong. TMP leads by 1 as Riggs Martin will come down with a rebound. Up the floor, Martin has it right side, cut off on the baseline by Whitling with 20. Martin will go to Angel. Angel with 13, drives in, hangs, left it short. Rebound tipped into the hands of Gavin Unrein, and Unrein's going to be fouled as Unrein battled on that inside with Dayharsh to pull down the rebound. And they call a foul on Dayharsh with 7.9 seconds. And it will be on Dayharsh, it's his 4th. And it comes with 7.9 seconds to go. And Unrein to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 because it is the double bonus. With TMP leading 60-59. And the first Unrein free throw is good. Unrein with 7 all in this 4th quarter, and TMP's lead is 61-59. Second free throw for Unrein is good. TMP's lead now is 62-59. 59 with 7 seconds to go. 8 in the game for Unright. Left wing, Dayharsh, 3, no good. Rebound down to Lang, and that will do it. TMP's going to rally and hold off to win 62-59 as they will move to a 2-0 with a 62-59 victory. Coach CJ Korf arguing that he wanted a timeout, but they missed him. 62-59 is going to be our final as TMP on a Gavin Unright, a couple of threes. But the big play was that bucket on the inside by Jace Whitling as TMP got it to go. It's 60-59, and then the 2 free throws help TMP go on to win 62-59 over the Eagles from Hugoton on the Monarch Sports Network. Is powered by Hertz Physical Therapy.